So we have confirmation from multiple witnesses that is absolutely the woman who assaulted the EMS earlier. Sir, you the one who got punched?
Yeah, I got punched over at the burger shop by some granny, then some dude with a mustache. He was like wearing a black coat and pants. Or something
was this
like that.
was this semi
so fast.
Was this semi recent or was this a while ago, son?
Oh, this was pretty recent. I'm the one who called it in.
Okay. Shay was kind of driving a taxi, kind of being a taxi man. And then a couple days later, he was getting his driver's license, which was kind of suspicious. You know, it's like, wait, you were driving a taxi while you didn't have your driver's license, but he finally got his driver's test. I don't know if he passed because he was on the way out when I just finished mine. With that Shay woman, all I know is that she got like plastic surgery, and she's 100 years old, and she's from the Philippines. And
oh, she's the one we've been looking for. Then I understand.
Yeah. And apparently 10 years ago, she actually killed her husband for some reason. So. Well, I don't know if that was here, but...
We can't pin him for the old, so I can't really get him for driving without a license before, and I can't really get her for killing her husband 10 years ago, but we can get him for now, and I appreciate you confirming that stuff for me. So we have confirmation from multiple witnesses that is absolutely the woman who assaulted the EMS earlier. We can go ahead and back her for that.
I remember this bullshit. Who the chief of police? Who the chief of police?
The gentleman down there, I don't think he actually did anything wrong per se, other than the fact that he fled the scene and then led me on a crazy police chase. And it was very reckless. So.
All right. So I mean, that's reckless driving, resisting arrest. There's definitely something with not complying with lawful order. You want to check the law book on that one. I'm not 100%, but
he's an asshole.
I would get him for the minors, but she's the one we got to look out for. She's the one out here committing assault on EMS, government officials, and all that.
They did confirm that the EMS was assaulted.
Oh yeah. We got all that down. We were already putting her away for a little while. But I do appreciate that. Any particular reason you're rocking the new threads there, son?
Thank you. I appreciate you, Jebediah.
Kind of impromptu hopped on duty to
so I gotta file some
go take care of some stuff.
Oh, I got you. You gonna be on duty much longer?
Yeah. So
okay. I would get in your proper short sleeve or long sleeve attire. It's appropriate for officers of your rank. Also, I'm having a tough time finding you in my system, but as soon as I get you in my system, you're probably due for a promotion.
You seen Vic, Bubba?
Vic? No, I have not, sir. Not since he walked off with you. I've been handling a couple of bad eggs down there in the cells.
North and on the freeway.
You want me to go talk to him?
The bad eggs in the cells? No, I think they're about to be shipped off.
Oh, okay. All right. If you ever need me to give any inspiring speeches or affirmative, motivation to any of our citizens that are lost causes, you can always give me a call. I'd love to.
You know what?
Get to know.
Next time I see a citizen with that kind of potential, I'll bring the mayor down, give him a little speech, maybe pep him up, make this, just another citizen in this city, put him on the straight and narrow.
Of course, that's the goal at the end of the day, is to fix, not break it even more.
The mayor told me I kind of owe you a favor here in town. Tell you what, son, last week there were a bunch of these supercars. They cost millions of dollars, driving all up and down these streets willy-nilly, and they were out speeding our police cruisers like nobody's business, Mr. West. And the mayor tells me that their miraculous disappearance this week, is actually your doing, because you're now controlling the import and export of all those exotic vehicles.
I am, yes.
It has made our police work much easier. We actually stopped a bank robbery earlier today, because they didn't have access to those crazy fast cars like they did before. What's going on in here? How we doing?
Yeah, I didn't see shit.
Oh, we're doing good.
We're doing good, officer. I was just here with my friend Diana, and
I was gonna take some money out, and a guy came in with a ski mask, and he's like, "Run your pockets, bitch." And I was like, I don't have any money, and he punched me. And
he kept on saying that.
Yeah.
There's one taken.
But, I'm good.
Did he actually end up robbing you?
No, he didn't. Thank God he didn't. No.
Okay. Does anybody else? Any y'all here witness this?
Just saying, be on
Nope, I didn't see anything.
What about you, sir?
I just walked in.
Walking to dispatch from now 10-8.
Okay. So all we know about this guy is he had a ski mask. Did you say he pulled out a baseball bat?
You know what? It happened so fast. I don't think he had any weapons
yes,
on him.
Ryan Smith needs a ride along.
My lights out.
The ski mask came in here, attempted robbery, and decked you.
Alright, we'll do.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm gonna thank you for that. We're gonna keep a lookout for this guy. But if you're okay, if the EMTs took care of you, if you're all right, I think we're free to go here.
Yeah, I feel good. I feel better.
All right, I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm glad nobody was seriously injured.
All right, thank you, officer.
Notice taking pictures and stuff around the crime scene and all. I was just gonna say that's totally fine. I'd be a little courteous of the EMTs and whatnot. Just don't get too close and don't get in the way as long as the situation's still hot like that was. We had a bunch of EMTs in here.
Yeah, I try to give them their personal space.
Yeah. And you look like you were doing a good job. I just wanted to clarify so everybody's clear on all that. Yeah.
Off the street, he's trying to write down.
Help, please!
Pull me over! Pull it over, son! I believe we have a kidnapping situation. Someone yelling for help in the back of this car. We are westbound. West. Yeah, take over comm, son.
Primary, go for it.
Westbound Hawick Avenue, hauling ass. We have a stolen vehicle, potential kidnapping, reckless driving. Hanging a left off of Hawick. We're gonna now be going on. Oh, pit him here, son. Pull it over!
Help, please!
Pull over! We got a confirmed kidnapping. Turned around, we're now eastbound on Hawick Avenue.
All units on the goddamn mayor. Mr. Walker.
It's the fucking mayor! It's Mayor Appleseed!
What's the time?
We're hanging a right. We're now southbound Los Langus. All right, we're hanging a left. We are eastbound Occupation 7234-ish. Southbound Alta Street.
Sir, what's the word I'm stopping this?
You are authorized to shoot the tires if you know you can hit the tires. Do not put a bullet in the mayor.
10-4, 10.
Tase the driver if you get the chance. If you have backup, obviously authorized to pit. You done got a tire already? Good shit, son. All right, we are now heading left. We are southbound Heritage Way. Car is...
I got left alone.
Get out of the car, dickweed!
Hands up!
Help!
They're gonna be on foot.
10-3.
Help,
I'm waiting
Bubba!
for an updated location.
Mayor?
Bubba, it's me, Bubba.
Mayor, is that you?
Bubba, help!
You copy. Chief.
I got the mayor. Over here.
He said it was a costume party.
The address?
What the fuck, man?
Are you good, Mayor? Can you walk? Step over here with me?
Yes.
Good Lord, Mayor. I'm glad I caught you.
I was left alone. I took a quick nap, and Mr. Walker left.
It's fucking Vic.
I'm in the middle of nowhere.
You say Vic was driving? Did Vic
Yes.
kidnap you, Mayor?
Can we talk somewhere?
Sure. Come over here.
Mary, tell them that we were just doing the training exercise. Remember, we were like worried about them not being able to keep up with criminals.
Mayor, did this man kidnap you?
Vic, what are you talking about?
Sir, I need you to speak up.
Vic, why didn't you tell me?
I told you we're gonna do the. Training exercise. Because we were worried that the police were getting rusty. Come on.
Son, we done been in town a week. I don't know. We can already get the rust on.
Vic,
I know, but I was hearing like you guys, the cops, like just random people were shaking you. No problem.
There was a bit last week where we had an exotic car issue, but I believe Mr. Freddie West took care of that. We've been doing wonderful this week, sir.
Oh, really? Okay. I could see that. You guys are doing phenomenally. You guys caught me.
Oh, sir, did you kidnap the mayor?
No, I'm his bodyguard. Why would I kidnap him?
This is Officer Ryan Smith. I've been back for a little bit, but
It's a training exercise.
my superior officer left me. And
Can we
now-
get? Is the
now-
mayor able to speak, or Mr.
Son,
Mayor?
we are busy. We'll answer in a minute.
I mean,
Okay, I
I
guess
didn't know
I'll
about a training
walk my way
exercise.
back
I mean,
to
I
the station.
understand it, but I'm terrified, Vic. I didn't know we were doing that.
Yeah, I know. I need you to method act it, so I didn't tell you. Remember, I told you we're gonna have a training exercise for them, but I didn't tell you when because I want to keep it as like genuine as possible.
Okay, Mayor. From what I'm hearing, technically speaking, untechnically speaking, there's really no other way around it. This man did kidnap you.
With all the new money we've been making and the new business and all of the new eyes in the city, it's been, despite what just happened, I have to say we're feeling pretty great about the success.
See, we've hired some new models. Is that Freddie West up there?
I think that might. Does he know that's? Huh. I don't know.
I think Freddie West's hair is different color. That looks an awful lot like him.
Comes to pick him up.
Yeah, just hold him. I got the mayor with me. We'll be done to pick him up before too long.
We're actually planning on opening a jewelry store.
Is confinement going to be solitary?
You know, son of a gun, I was just looking at a jewelry store down the road a little ways earlier, and its doors were closed. I was like, son of a gun, I wish this thing was open, but here's this one all tucked away in here.
We're looking for some workers, just, you know, a nice little spot for our more high rollers, but with new products comes new, you know, eyes. We haven't seen any, you know, I would say high-level criminals yet, but I feel like once this place gets off its feet, it's gonna become a target.
Oh yeah, there's probably millions of dollars worth of stuff in here. That is that could get real crazy real fast.
I would just inform your boys that this is a new place to look out for.
All right, do not tip off the EMS to this.
Where is this located?
For the third time.
9110. I have visual on them right now. Currently, they're just standing around talking around a couple of vehicles, a motorcycle, but they have not spotted me over here yet.
No lights, no sirens when you come in, boys. Do you see what they're doing, or you just see there's an EMT down there?
They're standing around in a circle. They have an ambulance parked here, and they're all just standing around talking to each other, but it's pretty close to where that last shooting took place.
Sirens off. Who did I just say that to? I can hear your sirens in the vicinity.
They're dispersing. They heard the sirens. They're leaving.
Who the fuck left their sirens on? Goddammit!
It's Tony and Oscar and a bunch of others. They heard the sirens. They're leaving.
Well, they haven't done anything wrong. We can't get their ass for nothing.
I'm currently in pursuit of looks like Tony. He's on a motor.
I see another motorcycle. I'm going after it.
Driving down on the railroad tracks now.
Fucking I want to ask you, and I think it's this car in front of me.
They got an advantage down here on the motorcycle. I think they're gonna lose me. They're gonna lose me.
Second motorcycle's in this parking lot.
I have visual again.
I don't know who I'm following. Oh, they're underneath this bridge over here. We're over McDonald Street.
He's moving.
Heading eastbound on McDonald Street. Flying. Good lord, they got rid of the cars, but them bikes are something else. They took a left up here.
32, I got your primary.
Eastbound James Street. I'm not gonna be able to keep track of these. Looked like he turned around on us. He's heading back the other way, coming up the way he came. Heading towards the river now. Looks like he's at
Did you see where they turned?
He's still on James Street.
Oh man,
Houston, I got him. The left east on El Rancho.
I think I might be creeping up on him here.
Go ahead.
Found him. He's over here in the apartment.
The hills.
Pull over, you son of a bitch!
Hey, what do we do about bikes?
Good over there?
If we ram him, we'll probably kill him.
Yeah, attempt to go for the tires. Do not hit the person, but get their tires out. He's back on the road here. He's flying westbound Dutch. Oh, he crashed himself. Down that back.
I get back on that.
Hands up, son. Hands up, son.
This is Officer Monty. We have Tony. We have Oscar. Oscar is down. We do need EMS. Tony has a weapon.
Have the two of you been properly Mirandized?
We're on our way back.
No, I have not.
All right. Well, you both have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be held against you in the court of law.
We have no idea where
You do not have an attorney. What you do will be provided to you. He's upstairs. Mr. Tony, I just saw you on your phone. If you want to come over here, I'm just gonna go ahead and real quick.
Was I read my Miranda rights after I was thrown in prison? That's interesting.
That is, by the way, that is perfectly legal. All that means is that anything you've said up to this point will be thrown out in a court case.
Yeah, this guy got locked in with the...
So we're perfectly clear. Tony, for future reference, the reason your lawyer ain't down here yet is because you were still talking, but I will go up there and grab him for you now. Son, that's what Mirandizing is. You have the right to remain silent. Just say you want a lawyer. I'd walk away, but you're giving me all this good information, and you don't even have to have the lawyer here for it. Son, that's where I'm getting off at. I want us to be able to help each other, son. That's where we're at.
Did you look at the photo of the cop that was eavesdropping on us, or did you not do that yet?
I have not gotten it yet. This gentleman over here said he had it.
You right now.
Yes, son, you got the means to send him and go and throw it on over. Then I'll do what I can to take that phone away so their lawyer will be down here. Like, they had not done anything illegal, so we had no reason to move in on them until they saw us and decided to do a bunch of illegal stuff.
All right, so the issue here, officer, isn't that they did anything illegal until they were avoiding speaking with you all.
I don't know if it was avoidance of speech. You're actually going to have to ask them.
All right, fellas.
What's up?
Let me get this straight. So you all were gathered, minding your own business, and what happened then?
I got a text message. And by the way, I don't give y'all the right to look through my phone.
I haven't done that, sir.
That alerted us to the fact that we had some cops that were about to swoop in for whatever reason. Now, obviously, we have no clue what's happening, but we have been eavesdropped on cops now 3 times in one day. So we fucking try to move on.
Officer, I will say that when I first met these two, I was in a vehicle with them, and that was the scenario where one of your officers unlawfully took my license from me, actually. But I can say that these fellas have had a couple run-ins with the cops today.
I've also provided some dash cam footage, or I'm sorry, my lawyer, I believe, had some dash cam footage.
I'm looking at the screens now. If you would give me just a moment, I will actually take a peek at this here video evidence.
It will show that there is no light, no attempt of communication, nothing at all.
Okay, now, son,
I understand.
Yeah, I just want to explain this evidence I just looked at. So these photos are, I'm not gonna lie, they look zoomed in. That officer looks, frankly, too far away enough to yell communication at you in the photos specifically.
Holy shit.
If I'm looking at this video evidence here, you are correct. For the 2 seconds the officer is behind you, there are no lights, there is no communication. However, I would like to point out, you would just crossed a busy intersection, ran over the sidewalk, and then dipped off illegally into the train system, into the train tunnels, on a motorcycle. That is all on the evidence you have provided to me.
And only look at, cool, gotcha.
This is evidence that I did not have until just now. Now, an officer following you, an officer car being behind your driving vehicle is not illegal, son. So I'm not sure what you're getting at here.
So then how, wait, so how
you have to consider the context that we knew.
Hold on, both of you. Officer, you were mentioning something about a deal here, weren't you?
No, there is no deal. There's a direct contradiction. Your other officer over there said that he had his lights on and went into the parking lot telling us to pull over, and that it initiated as him trying to get us to pull over. So how does it go from him trying to get us to pull over to all of a sudden he's just magically happens to be driving behind us?
Hold on, is this other officer Jeb? Is this what we believe?
We have no clue.
Okay, so Jeb, I'm gonna send you this clip, this evidence here, and if you can confirm that that's you, then we kind of have an issue. But if that's not you, we got to find another officer.
Did you read them when they were being detained and brought here?
Right, I've informed them that everything they said up until that point could not be used in a case or a court of law. They are fully aware of that. It is not completely against the law for us to bring them in without having Mirandized them. It's just that everything that they have said can be thrown out.
On North Rockford Drive, heading towards.
All right, as long as we are on the same page here.
Yeah, fully clear on that one. Now, Jeb, I have emailed you the goods. Is that you in that car?
Yes, it is, but you can't. There's like, you look at me for 0.1 second, and I definitely had my lights on, especially after you pulled into the train tunnel illegally. I definitely had my lights and sirens.
You had your lights on in the tunnel, but the initial chase started with no lights on, and you can clearly hear that we did not hear anything.
Listen. I pulled into the parking lot and I said, "Everybody stop." Maybe you didn't hear me because you were pulling away on your motorcycle.
That was the first time we saw any police officer.
But listen, I pulled in and I said, "Everybody stop." Everybody scattered. I pulled out of the store. I saw you pull up onto the sidewalk, which is reckless driving. Then you pulled illegally into a train tunnel, and I turned my lights on and followed you. So tell me what I did wrong.
Yeah, let me bring it back to
No, you tell me what I did wrong.
Tell me again how you started the conversation. Tell me again how you started it.
I said, everybody stop.
Why?
All right, and you both
Why?
tell
Hold
me
on, why?
exactly what this
Why?
officer did
Why?
wrong, all right?
Why?
Tell me right
Jeb.
now that it's not suspicious behavior.
Jeb,
You
let
see
People to be in a parking lot?
Jeb, let the lawyer
Oscar,
let the lawyer
Tony, I
talk to
need
his
to-
clients real quick.
Oscar, Tony, can you tell me what Jeb here did to wrong you, so to speak?
What are you?
Just to
He wrongfully and dangerously and recklessly fucking chased us through a fucking streets and then dangerously through a
I don't
tunnel.
think Danny's gaslighting.
All right, I just wanted to make sure that was vocalized, just to get everything out of the way. Officer, it seems that there's been some wrongdoing on both sides here. I'm looking to see if we can.
That is absolutely incorrect. I didn't chase them into the train tunnel. They went into the train tunnel to get away from me.
I'm not.
I'm sorry, what does chase mean to you?
Sir.
You were
first
pursuing
time
my
we saw-
clients without probable cause?
Probable cause is them leaving after I told them to stop.
But what was the probable cause for you to even come in there and say stop?
The probable cause was all the buzz we've been getting for the last bit of afternoon. We have seen known criminals meeting up time and time again. And just like last week, and we all know how last week ended, there was buzz in a very similar fashion. I had my boys on high alert in the same way.
But so what I'm hearing is that we didn't actually do anything. You guys just
Okay.
thought we would, and that makes it okay.
I'm going to say this for the final time. You boys were not in a lick of trouble until you knew that the law was by and decided to break it.
Okay, but here's my issue with that.
If he comes up and he says everybody stop or whatever, you don't necessarily have to listen to him. You don't have to listen to him. You can leave, but you can't leave driving away recklessly, son. That's where you're breaking the law. That's where this whole thing starts. You understand where I'm coming from, son?
I honestly don't.
You don't see how breaking the law is breaking the law?
I'm uninformed of which other city in all of the continental United States where they stalk quote unquote known criminals.
I don't understand where the stalking thing is coming from.
I'll tell you
Who
where the
was
stalking
stalking?
begins. 30 seconds before we were in Grove Street, the same cocksucker that I have on camera following us and eavesdropping on us in Grove Street, which I believe, even have dash cam evidence
Tony,
of him
Tony, is it that guy right there? Tony, is that the officer?
Yes, it is that cocksucker right there.
I'll be sure to get you guys out of here, all right?
Just clarifying.
Officer.
All right.
Officer fucking thinks he's the fucking greatest guy of all time, but in reality can't do shit.
It's in a backyard of someone's property as they were stalking my clients.
Notice how he hasn't spoken.
Do
all right.
any of you own this property?
Can I ask the question?
Yes, sir, Mayor.
So, Oscar and Tony, your story is that there was a cop that was chasing you guys with no sirens on, right? Just for no reason.
It's not a story. We have evidence.
Can I see the evidence, please?
We provided dash cam footage. If we could send it to, if our lawyer could send it to the mayor here.